What's going on, you guys? My name is Scott. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about my new wash trailer, part 2. All right, guys, before we get started, make sure you come over, click subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, even if it's just to say what's up or whatever. Doesn't matter. It just helps the channel grow. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, first things first. I told you in the first video, I had some upgrades coming to my truck. Yeah. That baby's up a little bit. I like it. Look at that thing, man. Boy. Anyway, I did get my leveling kit put on my truck with my 35-inch tires. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the new wash trailer, part 2. Gave you guys a tour the other day, but I'll give you a new one today because I got my gas power system put on out of the bed of my truck. As you can see, it is now bolted and sitting right here. So this is the STALLION soft wash system from powerwash.com. It's on a skid, but I took the skid off and just bolted everything directly to the wood. So it's got the batch mix tank and then the gas power system right here, 200 foot of hose. So it's just all clean, man. Bleach tank, water tank. This is my electric start, 5.5 gallon a minute. Pressure washer, it's my bag I've been looking for. I got my surface cleaner back here. I'm gonna mount some stuff back here for all my spray bottles and just to store my chemicals. I got plenty of room in there. And let down ramp in the back. I'm gonna put a bigger sign up here on this. And I got all my hose reels on this side right here. I know a lot of you guys are like, no, man, you got to have your hose reels on the right side of the trailer. That way, when you pull up at the house, you don't have to run them as far. Well, let me explain something to you big city folks. I can count probably on 3 fingers how many times I've had to pull to a curb to wash a house. I mean, we live in the country, guys. I mean, this is my house. This is my driveway. I got plenty of room to pull in, do what I need to do. Neighbors over here, same way. Neighbors over here, same way. Neighbors over here, same way. Neighbors back there, the same way. For the most part, most of the houses that we do down here have a pretty good bit of distance from the curb to the house. So it's not that big of a deal. We just back up to the house and roll out. Literally, we roll out our hoses and we do the dang thing. So, all my hose reels and everything are on the other side. The only things I really want to do to this are I'm going to get my neighbor to weld me up a side ladder rack that hangs over so I can put my ladders on this side. And I'd like to have some signage up here. It's kind of like a rolling billboard. Because I really don't know if I want to keep my stickers on my truck, guys. I really don't know. They do look good, though. I think do look good, though, while you playing. I think it's nice. Anyway, there's just a couple things I want to do. When I first got this system, it's designed off of Mike at All About Pressure Washing, the trailer that he built, that he's been using for a couple years until he got his new trailer from Southeast Soft Wash. But the way he had it set up is it's got the blend manifold, and it had, on the bleach line, it had just a tube attached to the hose where he could drop it in and out of whatever tank he wanted to as a pickup hose. So what I did yesterday is I just went out here and I just hard plumbed my bleach line directly in because I got tired of just dealing with it. And honestly, the other night I got in a really big bind and everything was airlocked. I had to force prime everything and it still was acting stupid. Thankfully, a good friend of mine, Ryan, down in Claxton, Georgia, I was able to get in touch with him, and he's real knowledgeable about things. So he was able to walk me through fixing it. So we got it fixed. So everything's doing what it's supposed to do. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this Everflow pump that's in here. And I'm going to go with a D7150 from powerwash.com. That's my favorite pump that I've used. And I'm going to put me some new valves right here. I saw where Cody at Southeast Soft Wash has an awesome set of valves. I was looking at those, and I know Power Wash has some. So I don't know which route I'm going to go with that yet, but I'm going to get me some new valves. If you guys recommend some, please leave them down below. A good blend manifold that's just kind of easy to deal with. Other than that, I got to mount a toolbox, probably on the other fenders, probably where I'll put it, just for some other stuff I want to have on the trailer. But what do you guys think, man? I mean, I went and did my first roof and house today, and everything went pretty good. And everything is just kind of nice and clean where you can get to it. And yeah, I like it. So anyway, that's part 2 of my new trailer, guys. I will keep you guys updated as I add new things to it. But before I get off, look at them dang tires again, bro. I'm so happy about my truck, man. You see, I needed this, man. My truck is just beefy looking, man. And it feels good to be able to reward myself with something that I've needed for a while, something I wanted for a while. So dadgummit, I did it. Look at that thing, man. Boy! I'm excited. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon, man.